What's happening, guys? Thank you for tuning in to the Kevin Carhees Show. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and enjoy the show. What's happening, guys? What's happening? Thank y'all for tuning in. Welcome back to the channel. Please get the likes up, Be sure to subscribe. Y'all gonna leave a comment. Let me know what you think about it. Salute to the free crowd. Salute. Guys, let's go and get down to business. Why do women take advantage of low-quality men? Why do women take advantage of low-quality men? Well, the first question we need to be asking ourselves is, what makes a low-quality man in the first place? Now, I'm going to tell you right now, women are attracted to low-quality men, and they also will fall in love with a low-quality man. But sooner or later, guys, she's going to figure out whether or not she can replace you with somebody better. You can bet your ass on that. But let me say this about high quality guys before we move on. The difference between a high quality mindset and a low quality mindset is that high quality guys understand the importance of mental strength. They also understand that, yes, physical attraction can give them a lot of points, especially when it comes to a female and her status amongst other females. Because we all know women really care more about what other women think. They don't care about what men think, although they want us to be attracted to them. They want our eyeballs to be on them, but they really care about what other women think because they mostly in competition with other women. But let's take a step into the mind of a low quality guy. Guys, the first, and let me say, just because you're successful doesn't mean that you can't be a low quality guy. Because there's plenty rich guys out there that's emotionally destroyed, financially destroyed, in a deep state of depression, and thinking about, as we speak, they're thinking about ending it all. I hate to say that, and let's pray for them. Just because you, by women's standard, a handsome guy, don't think that you can't be a low-quality guy. Yes, you might be able to go through more women than the average Joe, but you find a lot of these guys, they don't really know how to handle women. They end up running to the right woman, and she leaves them financially ruined. She leaves them emotionally broken to the point where he's also is in a deep depression. The number one thing in the mindset of a low-quality man is he thinks women are the ultimate prize. Guys, this is the number one thing. It's the number one thing. He will drop everything and everyone for that woman. Things being his hustle and everyone being his family. And I say family because he'll choose that woman over his family. Even if the woman causes an issue and she's in the wrong, he'll still choose the woman over his family. And nobody's above being wrong. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how beautiful you are. I don't care how much money you are. Nobody is above being wrong. But let's go back to the hustle. Guys, I see a lot of women online always talking about, I want a man that likes to travel. He gotta have his passport. When the hell a man gonna get all this money to travel? Where the hell is he gonna get all this money to travel? Because I know she's not talking about a man that works 40 hours a week. Because he ain't gonna be making majority in general. He's not going to be making that much money to travel, guys. If you really want, ladies, if you really want a man that travels, you talking about a man that's working 6 to 6 on a regular job. Not a 9 to 5, but 6 to 6. He's putting in 12 hours a day. If he owns his own business, then I know he's working hell of an hour. Way more than 12 hours. Most of the time, he's working 13, 14 hours a day. And the first thing you hear women say is, oh, there needs to be a balance. There needs to be a balance. See, guys, most women don't understand how that game works. Anybody who's building a business, building an empire, not a regular job, knows that it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot, period. You cannot just drop everything you have to just rip and run with a woman. But a low quality guy will. A low quality guy, let me tell you something. A low quality guy, if he's building a business, he'll cancel an appointment just to go be with a woman, knowing that he needs that client. He'll cancel that appointment. Low quality guy won't do a follow-up. Know he has a client that he needs to do a follow, or a potential customer that he knows that he needs to do a follow-up. And this potential customer may give him some business that cause him to have to work not only the following weekend, but the weekend after that, the next 3 or 4 weekends. That's what a low quality guy would do. It takes a lot of work to build. Now I hear this thing from women, they constantly saying, oh, we can build together. We can have this 50-50 relationship. Well, let me tell you something. Low quality guy buys into the 50-50 relationship idea. That's low quality, guys. And let me tell you why. Although you come into the relationship and yes, let's just say we 50-50 on finances, we 50-50 on chores, but the main thing is being 50-50 on decision making. See, women will go in and want to have half of the decision making power, but guess what? You're going to get 100% of the blame if shit go wrong. If shit go wrong, that woman is not finna take the blame. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because women are not wired to be held accountable. And most of the time, and really, well, I say this. Women, from the time they little girls, they never held accountable. It's mainly boys. We understand accountability. Women don't. So when they get of age, they'll blame everybody and everything why they fail at something. And let me give you an example, guys. If you and a woman make a decision, 50-50, to buy a house that y'all can't afford, or something comes up, you end up foreclosing on the house, or just say you rented a house and y'all get evicted. Y'all both end up at her mother's house or your parents' house. Guess who everybody's going to be looking at? Guess who the fingers are going to be pointed at? You, because you're the man. You're supposed to provide food, clothing, and a roof. You're supposed to provide that at all costs. You see, women want that 50-50 decision because they want to be able, whenever they're in their mood and whenever they want to do shit their way, they want to be able to have that power until the shit starts to go downhill. And then it's another story. Low quality guys also are fascinated with outspoken women. And that's nothing worse than a woman that talk too goddamn much. That's nothing worse. That is a real problem, guys. Some of y'all just get all antsy and all giddy when you have a woman that speaks her mind. And women all the time want to run around talking about, oh, y'all don't want a woman that speaks her mind and voice her opinion. I don't mind taking some advice or listening at a woman when it comes down to the decision. But at the end of the day, I need to be the one that makes the decision. Period. A lot of these women that talk too much, guys, let me tell you what ends up happening. She ends up causing friction in families, friction between the husband and the mother, husband, sister, brother, friends. As time go on, before you know it, she ends up separating from the husband, moving on, getting married to another dude. But the husband is still left with a mess between him and his sister, mother, brother, cousin. When a woman talks too much, she ends up causing other people to be involved in her emotional opinions. Dare I say. How many times have we seen a woman say something to a guy, the guy says something disrespectful back to her, and the woman looks at the husband and say, oh, you gonna let him talk to me that way? And the husband do something stupid. But when you got an outspoken woman and a woman that talks too much, guys, you run the risk. You run the risk. It's always an argument. It's always a debate. And she's never going to take the blame, guys. Another thing is that low quality men approach women with the attitude is, oh, no matter what, you're going to be mine. Guys, that's nothing worse than to hear a man tell a woman, oh, I'm going to make you mine. You're going to be mine. That's nothing worse, guys. That is a low quality move. If I never seen one before, that is a low quality move. Because why? It puts you in a position where you got to prove yourself to the woman. That's what it do. It ends up making you have to prove yourself to her when she needs to be proving herself to you. You end up twisting her arm. Eventually she gives in. Then you go into the relationship and she has all the power. She takes advantage of you. She walks all over you. And you can, don't give me this, oh, I'll leave. Oh, I ain't going to put up with that. Man, once you get emotionally attached, don't tell me shit about no emotional attachment. She'll put some pain on your ass, some mental pain. Have your ass where you can't sleep at night and you can't eat. And I don't care how many other women you go out and try to sleep with. I don't care how many other women you try to get in a relationship. You can't get rid of emotional attachment that way. The same way you got into emotional attachment, it has to reverse out the same way. So if you attached to the woman for 5 years, then it's probably gonna take you 2.5 years to get over her ass. That's just how it is. So don't even argue with me on that. She will use and abuse you. So you don't never twist a woman on. You don't never look at a woman like, oh, you're going to be mine. Now, I can tell you this much. If you got an idea of the type of woman you want, just look at it this way. It's millions of them out there. It's millions of the type of woman that you really want. All you got to do is just wait and she'll come. Believe she'll come, she'll come. Hold your masculine frame. Build your empire, and eventually, guys, she'll gravitate to you. That's just all it is. But you get this attitude walking around here talking about, oh, I'm going to make her mine. Man, you're going to get abused. You never try to prove yourself to a woman. That's the most unattractive thing in the world, guys. But these are just a few things. I can keep going, but I think these are the top things, guys. Like I said, she'll definitely use and abuse you, guys. And you never make her feel like she's the prize. Always know that you can do better than her. And never be afraid to lose her. Never be afraid to let her go, walk away. And like I said, man, I can go on and on, but these are just a few things that women will indicate to women that you are a low quality guy, and this is why you will be taken advantage of. She will use you if you go and approach it like that. Mainly the mindset and how you think about the whole thing, guys. Anyway, salute to the free crowd, guys. Salute to the free crowd. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button, man. Subscribe, leave your boy a comment, and until next time, peace.